Well, if you're here, it's because you're looking for a professional website done by a professional internet marketing agency out of South Carolina. Today, I'm gonna offer you a $5,000 website for a fraction of the cost. You do not need to break the bank to get online quickly. This package that I created offers everything you need for a fraction of the price. You will not believe how much money this package will save you. This is the kind of deal you cannot miss. Whether you are a startup or an ongoing business, I included everything you need into this package. This is my promise to you. I'm going to deliver your site in 30 days or your money back guaranteed, no questions asked. If it takes me more than 30 days to deliver a website, I would starve to death. Please give me a minute so I can explain to you what I am talking about. So, this is what your package includes from top to bottom. Domain, hosting, unlimited email accounts, and an SSL certificate. 2,000 words written by a professional content writer. Up to 10 stock images. Professional keyword research and our 2018 SEO update. Your site will be fully optimized for blazing speeds and cacheability on Google. Free organic traffic and professional custom design. And last but not least, our 2018 security update. Your new website is mobile responsive, e-commerce ready, and multi-language ready, all created in WordPress. You may choose to purchase a single page website for 2 easy payments of $3.99 or a 10-page website for 2 payments of $4.99. 1 payment today and 1 payment in 30 days from now. So please allow me to show you a few of my clients' websites. You're gonna be amazed with it. So this is Services. They are a VoIP services company in Chicago, Illinois. This site that I created was initially not showing up on search results at all. Of course, it took us nearly 6 months to start ranking the site. Just gonna roll this website down so you take a look on the design and everything else that we have placed in here on the homepage. This is not a one-page website, of course. This is a multiple pages website. So you have an idea. Let's go into ELD in here. And this is one of the services that they provide. So Simon, when he first got in touch with me, he asked me to redesign his site and second indexing him on Google really well. So of course he joined our SEO program, which allowed him to capture several new leads on the internet. So let's take a look real quick on how they are actually ranking on Google. So if you go ahead and type on your browser, if you want to, VoIP services Chicago or Chicago VoIP services, you will notice that his site is coming up on Google's first page now, which is amazing, right? So it took us a while to get him ranking over there for this keyword. It's so difficult to rank for. So if you type it the opposite, like Chicago VoIP services, it's gonna show the site even higher on search results. Or if you type ELD, which is a service that they provide, ELD Chicago, you will notice that their site comes up right up here on Google's first results. And his site is one of my favorites. Of course, this is one of my latest results, and I wanted to share it with you. This is a real estate company that got in touch with us. They wanted to start ranking on Google, and they wanted to have a new look, a new feel on their website, and we did it. We accomplished this project within 60 days. They have about 700 properties. Welcome to Pro Sport Express. This is a logistics company in Chicago. Initially, when Jimmy got in touch with me, he wanted to redesign his site, and he's got it. So it's a beautiful piece of artwork here. It took us about 45 days to deliver the site. The client was really picky about the design aspects that he wanted. He wanted pictures in the background and so on. But it was a successful product. As you can see here, we have also his gallery of services listed over here. And we have a few elements in here that provides the users the ability to get in touch with them pretty quickly from the homepage, which helps them a lot in capturing new leads. Well, this is Black Hawk Sedans. They are a luxury limo service in Washington, D.C. And when George got in touch with us, he wanted his site redesigned. He was nowhere in the map, of course, and he wanted us to redesign his site. So we ran a good 6 months SEO with him, and of course I gave him his website because he was a SEO client, and when you become an SEO client you get your website for free. So if you have plans to become an SEO client, just don't purchase it, pick up the phone, give me a call. This is Clariodonto. They are a dentistry clinic in Brazil, in Rio de Janeiro to be more specific. They got in touch with us also to have their website redesigned, and we did it in both languages, in Portuguese and English, of course, because it's a lot less expensive to do an implant in Brazil than it is to do it in here. So that's why they wanted to have this website written in both languages. And of course we're ranking on google.com and google.com.br, which is, so this is our one of my latest e-commerce sites. The client got in touch with me in regards of developing their online store, and we definitely did it really well, by the way. So I love the way this site is designed. When they looked for us for the first time, of course their site didn't look really well at all, and nowadays we have absolutely an amazing website delivered in here. So this site came out with the collars, not only because it's a baby collar type, but also because their logo was had this purple collar in it, and we couldn't really move the colors around too much, so we had to find a tone that would match this color, and we found this pinkish as well as the purplish color to match this their logo. So when we're developing your new website, we're gonna base ourselves on your logo colors. So imagine if I created a site all blue with a purple color, it would not look so good. So we had to. So let's talk a little bit more about your project and how this is gonna be delivered. Okay. After you complete the purchase, you're gonna get an email from me with a link for you to complete a web form on my official website, RXM. And there, once you, oh, by the way, just look for our email, for my email, or either on your inbox or on your spam folder, okay? Sometimes it lands on your spam and you're gonna be waiting and waiting and you don't know what the email is. So please make sure you look for the email on your spam folder too. After that, after you complete that form, I'm going to schedule a phone call with you where I'm going to understand a little bit more about your objectives and what your needs and wants are in terms of design, and I'm gonna access this information a little further down so I can start creating your website. Well, and that takes me to a second portion of the process where I'm going to start creating and I'm going to start collecting your content, such as logo, images, service descriptions, contact information, and so on. Once that is collected, I will already have a solid understanding of your goals, and I'm gonna put your content in production, and I'm gonna initiate the process of setting up your host. Well, your host account is composed by a domain and your hosting. right? So on your package, your domain is already included, which means you can either select a new domain, or you can actually use your own domain towards this hosting account. You just gotta get me access to it, and I'll point your domain over to the new hosting account. Well, that hosting account is already included on your package. Therefore, it's included for 3 months. That was the best deal I could find online. And after 3 months, you're gonna be charged $20 per quarter. How cool is that? So to have a professional hosting account with unlimited emails, SSL certificates, domain already included, so it's $20 per quarter. It's not a big deal. And the whole point of setting this up this way, I could have you hosted on my servers, but I don't want to hold you hostage of any accounts, okay? I want to leave my clients free to do whatever they want. If you want to walk away and do your web design with some other company, you can at any time, at any point in time, you can walk away, okay? So that's why I'm setting you up on a private hosting account with this company that is recommended to you, that is being recommended by me today, so you can host your site in there. Well, with that said, okay, if you once we have this completed and I publish your new site on your new domain, we are going to start the process of adding your content into your site. And that's the process that takes the longest, because then I'll have my content writer write content for your pages, and I'm going to create your blog posts. I'm going to create up to 2,000 words of content for your website, which is pretty good for a startup, or if you already have a website, you already have a ton of content in there that we can use, or if you have brochures, or if you want to have things rewritten, and it's just a matter of us sitting down and talking about it and getting down to what exactly your needs are. Okay, I make this process very simple, very easy. As I said, I deliver websites every day, so it's a very smooth process that we go through. Usually we don't have any issues delivering sites, so hopefully you're gonna be one of our success stories, and you're gonna be most likely one of our newest Google reviews on Google. So hopefully you're gonna go back in 30-45 days after we deliver your site, and you're gonna go back into Google, and you're gonna write a very positive review for us. That is very important. Okay, thank you so much, and let's move to the next section. So at this point, you may be asking yourself who this guy is. I don't know nothing about him, so how am I gonna do business with him? And I know this is important. So first things first, I would strongly recommend you to go on Google, type RXM Marketing, read our reviews, not only in the United States, but overseas too. We have clients today in 5 time zones all across the globe. That includes Portugal, Turkey, Brazil, in here in the United States, Spain, and so on across South America and Europe. And that is going to be a great point of reference for you to start off. Second, I want to tell you a little bit about my story in 1 minute. I will try to be as quick as possible. I finished my business administration degree back in 2007 in Atlanta, Georgia, and my MBA in marketing in 2009. So I worked for 3 internet marketing companies for the past 10 years before I got tired of it and started working for other people. And started working for myself. I still work for other internet marketing companies today as a consultant. Everything started back in 2008 when when the company that I used to work for got hit by that crazy recession that happened in the US. And at that point, we were struggling to survive all the way to 2013, when the company eventually ended up going out of business. Well, at that point, the recession not only it took away my job, but also it took away my family. I ended up getting divorced due to the financial hardship that I was going through, and I had no other option but to leave the house for her and go live with my parents in Brazil, in Rio de Janeiro. And when I got there, of course, I was totally lost and I didn't know where to start. But one day, this angel came from heaven and showed up in my life, and the name of that angel is Tatiana. Tatiana used to be my high school sweetheart. We used to date when I was only 18 years old, and we ended up bumping at each other again, and believe me or not, she was going through a divorce too, and we started supporting each other. And of course, we went back to church, and that's when everything changed. That's when my life changed completely, and I was able to find the strength to reset the clock and get everything started again and start rebuilding everything again. Nowadays, here I am in the United States again, running a six-figure business, doing my own schedule, managing a team of almost 10 web developers. Got married with Tatiana. My first son was born back in 2016, and his name is Pedro. And we're all living in the States today. We're in South Carolina, as I said, and Myrtle Beach. That's pretty much my story. And if you like this video, please like it below. If you are a YouTube user, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. You're gonna be getting all kinds of updates, especially about SEO and internet marketing and the kind of stuff that I like to talk about. So just subscribe to our channel. If you have any questions to me or about the videos that we're producing, just go ahead and on the comments, place a question on the comments, and I'll be more than glad to answer that for you in there. Or you can get in touch with me through my website, RXM.com. Just go to the contact form, fill it up real quick, and it's gonna land right on my cell phone, and I'll be definitely getting in touch with you. Thank you so much for your time, and hopefully we'll do business together. See you next time.